guys, welcome to another F1 2012 online video. Today I'm in Singapore, as you can see in the night sky, and I'm in a Mercedes, so I'm about to head out to the track. So we're here in Singapore, starting in 9th place. Having to finish 9th as well, as you can see, at a medianly low position, the 13 cars. As the lights are on, and we're away. It's a good start really for me. I used a bit of curves off the line, but I've gone past the Sauber and gone on down on the inside of the Ferrari. Hope you're going to get into good position into turn 1, but oh, I've got a bit on the curb and I've hit the Sauber. I'm trying to control the car. Oh, I've been hit by the Toro Rosso, and now there's a Lotus in front of me and a Ferrari, and now I'm going to go back in. Oh, and I've been hit by another Toro Rosso. Another Toro Rosso's a ghost. I'm driving through, and I've been spun again, like it looks like, by that other Toro Rosso. And everything's going round as the Lotus is now streams past me. It's just myself and the Ferrari stuck at the back. And now we've got to try and chase after the cars ahead, going into this corner. Oh, the Toro Rosso spun, so I'm going to go up his inside. Oh, and he just hit me. Oh my. He just hit me. Just because I was driving past him, he decided to just turn in on me just for the fun of it. Another noob that we found on F1 2012, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to try and catch up to the rest of this pack now. And it looks like the Ferrari will, so I'll just snip up the inside of him. He looks like he's a good driver. Well, a fair driver anyway, so now driving up the inside here, going on the straight line. On the yellow section here. Let's try and go put it into Singapore sling, and I've gone awfully wrong as just hit the wall, but it's no damage done apart from a wing gone. Now coming into these corners, and there he is. I passed him, which is fantastic news for me, really, in a revenge way. How he hits everyone off at the first corner or first section, and then just ends up being stuck at the back. And as you can see there from the bottom, it says he has lost connection, or just left basically. Now to 6th place. Doesn't look like he's oh, and there's a Toro Rosso in the wall there. Surely I can go after him and get the position off of him. It looks to be struggling really, unlike his teammate who just used to be aggressive. And I've put oh, that's gone wrong for me. That was my fault. Put a bit of a rash move up the inside. But oh well. Still no penalty, but looks like it's just gonna be us two really fighting it out for position for the end of the race, as now 6th place, and it says the people ahead have time penalties, so don't actually have to make the pass. But I'm gonna make the pass anyway, just for entertainment purposes. It wouldn't be boring to just sit behind him and just stay at the end. It wouldn't be very fun. But he looks like he'll be struggling, and I'm just giving him a little bit of a nudge, and I've done a half spin. He gets to scamper away a bit, have a bit of a breathing space from me even. So I need to build that gap back up, and the 25-second gap to Andre Menela behind. And this, he looks like he's a bit of a new one to this game. Looks like he's still learning each corner as it comes, and hasn't done Singapore before. But I've caught back up to this Toro Rosso. As you can see, I'm homing in on him. He doesn't look too confident in the car, and hopefully I can get the Singapore sling a bit better this time. And yes, I have, but he's got it awfully wrong, and I've hit him, and we've both gone around in a circle. And now we've both got to try and reverse or do point turns as aggressively as we can, but he's come off a little bit better, it's a bit earlier. And I'm going to go for a move, and I'm going to think better of it. Sit back for a minute, get a better drive, but I turned him far too early, just hit the Pirelli sign on the inside. Now drive away, trying to catch up to him. He's a bit more curves, as it's there for my disposal. As he turns in, I clip more curb. 1 second behind, don't know the gaps of the cars ahead, but it looks like a fair one. And he's hit the wall, and that looks like it's either won it, and the fastest lap is set by 1:45. So I think we'll try and beat that on this last lap. Try and go for a 1:45.832. That's our challenge. Trying to beat that. So just coming into the end of the lap, bit of a scruffy end of the lap, this one. So as here we go, we're going to start the last lap and try and beat. Here we go. So here we go, coming into turn 1, and I'll take it relatively well. Click the apex, there we go, and the next one, and the one after that. That seems good. as I now come down to where the DRS zone would be, even if this was if I was within a second. But I clipped a bit of the wall, not too bad for time wise. I still kept on it and still got the pace though. And now coming into the end of sector 1, I am 4 seconds up on myself, which is effectively purple. I got a bit wide, that slowed me down, so I'm going to use a couple tenths there. Come into this corner, taking it a bit in. I'm going to go wide, get a better. I've turned in a bit too early though. I clipped a bit of a curb, run it close to the wall. Now I'm trying to do the Singapore sling. Here we go once again. Can I martyr it this time? No, I can't. And I'll do the same thing as I did on lap 1. But it doesn't make much difference in terms of speed because it's still the same. Coming out to the end of the lap, it's a bit scruffy though, but it might be quick in the green section, which you know is the middle one, as you can tell by the colours. Now we're going to turn into orange walls as we come into the end of the second sector. I'm 12 seconds off my last time, which is still purple. As Chris121 has won the race. And coming into the end part of my lap, end part of my race even as well. And just taking it as fast as I can. Gap to the Super Bows is 19 seconds of stretch over a lap, which I say is pretty impressive for myself. But coming into the last 2 corners, hopefully if I don't get it wrong, I should be on course for purple. Here we go, is it purple? Yes it is, a 1:44.191. It's a happy person I am now at the moment. 50 extra XP for me it looks like, to give me I think 150 XP overall in beating my objective and getting the fastest lap. Fastest by a second and a half about, which I'm pretty happy with. Anyway, it's been Drift.5 on another F1 online video. Please like, comment, and subscribe.